Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Sarah. So we are in a different location.
Completely.
We moved in together. So we are now living in DeKalb, Illinois. It's about an hour and 10 minutes away from where we were originally living. It's been different to say the least. We've been here about a week, which is why I haven't posted. I've been kind of busy unpacking, trying to organize things. I also had to quit my job. I'm still working at my current job. It's at a movie theater, but turns out movie theater popcorn is made with coconut oil.
And I'm highly allergic.
So every time I'd walk in the door, he'd kind of break out in hives. So unfortunately I had to quit, but it was a minimum wage job and it was an hour and 10-minute drive. So as much as I love the people there and some of the experience, I had to move on. So now I'm looking for a job out here. So yeah, let me show you around the place. So this couch that Tony is on, it's a futon.
And Eve, don't forget the little one here.
And that's our cat, Eve. Say hi, baby.
I think she's staring at the
She's
screen
getting
thinking
more
there's
content
another
with
cat.
us. That's not a cat. He's playing games. So, but yeah, we've got our DVDs here. We don't have a problem. I don't know what you're talking about. There is no problem. We have it completely solved. We buy a lot of DVDs.
Say that with a straight face once they look at the books.
So we've got a nice air conditioning unit, and we have a scratching post for Eve. I haven't seen her use it yet, but we'll see. Tony built a bookshelf for us. 3 out of the 5 shelves are mine. Like I said, I don't have a problem. I have it completely solved. So yeah, that's our living room. Our kitchen, we have a nice, it's a little dirty right now, so don't look at it, but it is a nice table. My mom got it for, it was either $10 or $15, so that was pretty good. We got Eve's food down here in the corner. And then we have the kitchen area. So a little behind the scenes, I'm going to try to do some cooking in here once the pieces that I need to edit come in. There's our microwave, our sink. These shelves are pretty nice. This is what I've been doing this week. So I got them pretty well organized. Valentina. So yeah, and then babe, you rearranged some of the glasses.
Yeah, I figured I'd try it. I didn't know if you were gonna like it or not. So
Okay,
I just have to see if
so we
you
got
want.
booze and then some new stuff.
I just figured the socket bottles and everything.
We got a
else is the one
fridge.
that's not made for-
It's a pretty nice fridge. And then my mom and I also got these for flour, sugar, rice, and I put beans in the last one because I'm a Mexican at heart. So then you go into the hallway. We got a little board. And then the bathroom. So it's a little small, but we manage. So yeah, and then the last thing really, it's a 1-bedroom apartment. So last thing really is the bedroom. So that's a queen bed. And we're still kind of unpacking some stuff. But the nice thing is the closet. So it's a nice walk-in closet. It's got a whole bunch of room. Um, I got a desk. My mom got this dresser for me. The dresser was only like $15 as well. So it was a pretty good deal. And then Tony hasn't unpacked some of the shit he brought in this week. But yeah, so the dresser Tony doesn't like too much because when he moved it in with my brother, they didn't realize you could take the drawers out and move it. So he's not too happy with that dresser. He wants to destroy it when we get out. So, yeah. I'm just going to go back around and turn off all the lights because electricity does cost money. That's really the only thing we have to pay for. We get free water and we get free gas. So, air conditioning, electric. It's basically what we got to pay for.
And Wi-Fi.
And Wi-Fi. And then there is a cat fee. It's $25 for cats.
Not horrible compared to all the other places that require us to have paperwork in order for her to even live here.
Yeah. Well, I have been diagnosed with an anxiety disorder. And it can be a struggle, but animals tend to help. So I was told that I could get an emotional support animal. So Eve is basically that. I rescued her from the Chicago Animal Shelter, and the second we met, she grabbed me and didn't let go, and I fell in love, and I didn't want to let her go. And my aunt helped me rescue her through an amazing program called Fortunate Pooches and Lab Rescue. Basically, they're stationed out in Palatine, but there's a lot of people out in Woodstock, McHenry County area. And now I am starting a branch out in DeKalb. We just want to rescue animals and save them from being euthanized. So if you're interested in fostering and you live in DeKalb, or if you're interested in adopting, if you are single and lonely and want an animal, if you are a couple, if you're a couple and you need or want an animal, just to figure out, if it's a good fit. Before Tony and I have kids, I think Eve is a good intro, because that's something that really, we've realized she does have a favorite. Me.
Only because you feed her, but she's calm around
you. You fed her today, and she didn't even eat. She ate a little bit. He gave her treats. She doesn't like the treats that I have because they're too dry. She likes wet food. But we need to get her off of that.
Picky little.
She's like a princess. So yeah, that's our apartment. That's our story of some of that. And like I said, I'll leave a link in the description for Fortunate Pooches and Lab Rescue, and some information about the new branch that we're starting. So yeah, with that being said, gosh, what movies have we watched that we haven't talked about yet?
There's Christopher Robin, Darkest Minds. You did Ant-Man, I believe, right? Oh, Skyscraper.
I did Ant-Man. Oh, we didn't talk about Skyscraper. Okay, so let's start with Skyscraper. So I found Skyscraper to be really entertaining. I think it accelerates like the whole time. Like they don't stop until everything is done and said with. And it's definitely a stressful, high impact movie. But I think that they did pretty well with it. I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's an amazing actor, and he played the part really well. I liked his kids. and I liked how he would do anything for them. His company didn't matter. Saving the client was important, but it didn't matter. I liked the fact that he was willing to do anything and everything for his kids. He ran away from police officers and he climbed a freaking crane and jumped off of it to save his family. Like, that's, I mean, I don't know if I'd do that.
It's,
to be honest,
I'm
terrified of heights, so
it's a bit extreme, but
it is. But it shows how much people really do love their family, and I guess I might. So my battery's running low. So let's move on to Christopher Robin. What did you think about that?
beautiful movie. It was honestly really, really beautiful. Not in the sense that I guess action-y wise or anything like that. Mm-hmm. No, but it's just that they stick really well to the characters. The voices were still the same. What I was really surprised about was Peter Capaldi being Rabbit. That
Peter Capaldi was Rabbit. The Doctor Who was Rabbit. I really liked that they were stuffed, except Rabbit and Owl, which I thought was a little strange, but I guess they're technically woodland creatures, so it kind of made sense. I liked how we got to see what Christopher Robin did prior, and then turned into a child. So.
Though we also get to see how Christopher Robin was afterwards, because at least for those of us that remember watching the TV show for Winnie the Pooh, Robin wasn't really a major feature there, because I believe it was assumed he was back in school, but now we found out, he actually went to boarding school, and life, did a real keel haul on him, especially when we find out that he fought in World War II. Yeah. And that I can already tell from the scene itself, the fact that he was calling for, where is our backup? They can already tell how his character is, because, it was, stressful for him, so he probably did become rigid because of what he lost. At least that's in my opinion about it. Other than that, the one character I was surprised they didn't show was Gopher. I was kind of expecting we would see Gopher, or at least some reference to that crazy underground digger.
Yeah, I forgot they didn't show Gopher. That did kind of suck, but I did like that they had Tigger sing a song. That was great. So what did you think of Darkest Minds?
Do keep in mind, I didn't realize going into it that there was a book series, so I do apologize.
Yeah, I didn't realize either, so I thought it was kind of like a spin on X-Men type things. So when I started watching, I was like, this is no X-Men. I really liked how they had this one girl who played it smart and pretended to be one thing.
I guess we can just put another spoiler warning on it. I guess they determined the levels based on a color diagram. Green being the weakest, but they are, in a sense, more intelligent than
It's not really else. That much of a spoiler. Basically, all the kids were infected. So it's all the kids. So those who survive and don't die are the ones that are afraid of the most, because they're the ones with the abilities. So basically, there's no kids in the world. They're all being segregated in camps, being taught how to control their power and forced to not use it. Just basically being controlled. So it was a really interesting movie to watch, especially when there's a bit of a rebellion and there's a big twist at the end that really made it interesting, but I kind of called it. Just saying, I did kind of call it. I didn't trust one of the characters from the beginning. So, with that being said,
my last final thought is Sue is amazing. She's amazing for just being the most silent.
Sue?
Yeah, for me, the most silent of all the characters.
Sue's the little girl with the rubber gloves.
But I also am a little bit annoyed that I haven't seen any red level characters that were, I guess, not under mind control, if that's a thing.
Well, I don't necessarily know if they were completely under mind control either. I feel like they knew that in order to survive they had to work for the government.
They were mind controlled. Like no one holsters
Okay, they might have
a
been mind
person like
controlled.
an attack dog like that without some form of mind control for a human.
Okay. So yeah, basically they only showed them in 1-2 scenes, and they were like being used as a weapon. So yeah, I'd like to see more of them not being used as a weapon. And I'm sure we'll see that in the next couple. I actually found out today that there's 4 books.
4.
Yeah, 4 books.
Jeez.
So we'll definitely be seeing more of them. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked our new apartment. If you are interested in finding out what kind of apartment this is, I will put a description or a link to the...
Probably just a description for now, because I'm not sure if anyone else really...
Well, I'll put a link to the website just to show them. It's Varsity Square Apartments in DeKalb. If you're ever interested, just put down my name or Tony's, Tony Portillo, Sarah Rasmussen. When you go in to be interested, ask for Nathan. Nathan is...
Amazing.
Yeah, he's got glasses, brown hair, beard. And he's soft-spoken, but he really pays attention to what you want in a house.
Especially with, like, one personal detail about the bathroom that I found annoying.
Yeah.
He at least listened, so that's at least good for it. I won't explain the detail because it's not important, but yeah.
It was something I didn't really want to tell him about, and he really cared about it and talked to Tony about it. So, he's great. The apartment place is great. If anything is wrong, they always are ahead of things to fix it. So yeah, if you guys are interested, just let me know. When you apply, if you put our names down or one of our names down, we do get like a little bit of money off our rent.
I think 100 off.
Something like that. So yeah, just let us know, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Take care.